Well, guys, it is finally here. Reviews for the long-awaited Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is finally here. After a long wait, which saw the film delayed for a number of years due to the director James Gunn being fired and then eventually making his way back, just how has the third entry lived up to the high bar set by Volume 1 and 2? Well, according to reviews, it's on par, if not better, than both. So once again, reviews are still coming in, but the reviews from the big trades, which most of you know what those are already out, and more are starting to come out slowly. And obviously, by this time next week, we're going to have a good 200, if not more. And then by the time it's all said and done, who knows where we will be and what the score will be at. But the initial wave of reviews, and there is quite a lot, are all overwhelmingly positive. I think that's the best way to look at it. Across the board, we are seeing a lot, and I mean a lot of people saying that this might be the best Guardians, the most heartfelt, that this is the one that truly shows what James Gunn is capable of. And if you compare some outlets, and I'll bring up like the most, famous one, that's IGN. A lot of people loved Volume 2 and think that that's one of the best MCU films. They gave that one a 7. This one gets an even bigger score. So again, I think there's a lot here for people, and just by reading through, well, I guess I'll point out their review and then some of the other big trade reviews, there's a lot that seems to be going on in this film, but it doesn't feel like it's rushed, and nothing doesn't look like it's underserved or somebody gets favorited or somebody has more time than others. It seems like that there's a lot going on here on top of a massively jam-packed action sequence after action sequence that delivers some of the best that we've seen the Guardians in so far. And from the sounds of it, it does seem like that there might be a little bit too much going on with how much they're trying to give to each character, because obviously it's the third entry. This is the team we've sort of grown to love across multiple Avengers films and Guardians films, that there might be a little bit too much going on in case you've forgotten some elements or what they're calling back to. But it seems like that most people just accept that this is sort of the new norm with the MCU. I mean, it's been around for 15 years almost. So yeah, there's a lot going on, right? And again, it does make a whole lot of sense, because if you really think about it, there is a lot that they have to do in this film. And the good thing is, and from what I'm gathering from pretty much every review, the villain is great, the character moments are great, Rocket's story is really the heart of it, that there's going to be some people that are going to shed tears, that it's an emotional ride, that the special effects look far above most MCU entries, and that everybody seems to have their A game on in this one. So it's looking like we're really going to be seeing something that's really good here. And from what I've seen from a couple of the reviews, there does seem to be setup for what comes next, which naturally it's a ongoing MCU universe, so there kind of has to be, but that doesn't get too much in the way of anything, and it's just if you know where to look for the little clues. There are a few reviews that I saw that are saying that this is the best film in the MCU, bar none, like the best, which again, that's high praise for some of these reviews that are giving it literally 5 out of 5s or 10 out of 10 or whatever. So that's a lot. I mean, this is James Gunn's final MCU film. The fact that he's delivering something that a lot of people are saying is an absolute masterpiece. The fact that we're getting something that doesn't seem to be sacrificing anything to tell the story it needs to tell. And that James Gunn is leaving these characters behind on a high note, and the franchise, I mean, I'm super hyped now. Guardians 2 was 5 years ago, believe it or not. So, yeah, there's a lot here. And it looks like this film is going to deliver on all fronts.